On this F250, P0562 is a low-voltage code being set by the transfer case control module. In plain terms, the module may be seeing system voltage drop too low for long enough that it flags a fault. The truck may have four-wheel drive shift concerns, intermittent module communication behavior, or a code that shows up after a battery event. Broadly, think possible battery state, charging system concerns, power and ground supply to the module, connector issues, or the module itself. For this specific fault, the module sets P0562 when it detects less than 9 volts of battery voltage for 5 seconds or more at the TCCM. Also keep recent jump starts, recent battery charging or discharging, aftermarket loads, or accessories left on in mind before you chase a hard fault. Start by clearing the TCCM codes with the scan tool. Turn the ignition off, then back on, and run the TCCM self-test. If P0562 is still present, keep going. If it does not return, the system is operating correctly at this time, and the code may have been caused by an earlier low battery voltage condition. Next, look at the PCM for continuous memory codes and see whether any charging system codes are present. If charging system codes are there, diagnose the vehicle charging concern before continuing down the TCCM path. If there are no charging system codes in the PCM, move on to the battery check. Now check the battery condition and state of charge by carrying out the battery condition test. If the battery passes, continue to the module power supply check. If the battery does not pass, install a new battery. With the ignition off, disconnect TCCM connectors C2371A and C2371B. Turn the ignition on and measure voltage at C2371A pin 7 to ground and C2371B pin 6 to ground. Compare those readings to the recorded battery voltage. The TCCM feed needs to be within 1 volt of the recorded battery voltage. If it is, go to the ground test. If it is not, verify BJB fuse 18, rated 10 amps, and fuse 39, rated 25 amps, are okay. If the fuses are okay, repair the affected circuit for high resistance or an open. If a fuse is not okay, identify the cause of the circuit short before moving on. Next, check the TCCM ground circuit for an open. Measure resistance from C2371B pin 1 to ground, and from C2371B pin 3 to ground. You are looking for less than 3 ohms. If resistance is less than 3 ohms, continue to connector inspection. If it is not, verify the ground eyelet is clean and torque to specification. If the eyelet is okay, repair the ground circuit. With the ignition off, disconnect and inspect TCCM C2371A and the related inline connectors. Use a good light source and look closely for corrosion, damaged or bent pins, pushed out pins, and spread terminals. If the connectors are clean and the terminals are in good shape, continue to the final operation check. If not, repair the connector and terminals as necessary. Reconnect TCCM C2371A and C2371B along with the related inline connectors and make sure everything seats and latches correctly. Operate the system and see whether the concern is still present. If the concern is still there, check OASIS for an applicable TSB. If one applies, stop this path and follow that TSB. If no TSB addresses the concern, install a new TCCM. If the concern is gone, the system is operating correctly at this time. In that case, the concern may have been caused by a loose or corroded connector, so make sure the root cause of any connector or pin issue is addressed. The key on P0562 is not to condemn the module until you have proved the battery, charging direction, TCCM power feed, TCCM grounds, and connector integrity in order. Verify the repair and confirm the code stays gone. For more diagnostic training, visit stepdiagnostics.com.